वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ साइंस की सॉल्यूशन। आई एम मंजू शर्मा एंड आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे नीट के प्रीवियस 5 इयर्स क्वेश्चन पेपर्स और वो भी चैप्टर वाइज। टुडे आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग ऑन चैप्टर 9 ऑफ क्लास 11 दैट इज बायोमोलिक्यूल्स। So let's get started with today's questions of previous 5 years question papers of NEET. The first question of biomolecules is the non-proteinaceous enzyme is option number 1 lysozyme, option number 2 ribozyme, option number 3 ligase or option number 4 deoxyribonuclease. I have already discussed that all the enzymes are proteins except some RNA they also act as enzymes. So those RNA which acts as enzyme they are known as ribozyme. So option number 2 ribozyme is the correct answer. Come to question number 2. Which of the following is least likely to be involved in stabilizing the three-dimensional folding of most proteins? Number 1 hydrogen bonds, number 2 electrostatic interaction, number 3 hydrophobic interaction or number 4 ester bonds. Okay, I have already discussed in my descriptional video tutorials. Students, if you have missed my descriptional video tutorials, I have already given it in my description box. You can go through the links there. So which of the following is least likely to be involved in stabilizing three-dimensional structure of proteins? That is ester bonds, because the three-dimensional structure of protein is stabilized by ionic bonds and not by covalent bonds. Covalent bonds are least likely to be involved in there. So option number 4 is the correct answer, that is ester bonds. Now come to question number 3. This is a question from enzyme topic and graph related question. Which of the following describes the given graph correctly? Option number 1 endothermic reaction with energy A in the presence of enzyme and B in absence of enzyme. Option number 2 exothermic reaction with energy A in presence of enzyme and B in the absence of enzyme. Option number 3 endothermic reaction with energy A in absence of enzyme and B in presence of enzyme. And option number 4 is exothermic reaction with energy A in the absence of enzyme and B in the presence of enzyme. You can see here in the graph that the slope of the graph it goes downwards. So whenever the slope of the graph it goes downwards, that means substrate is on the above side and the product is on the below side, that means energy is released. So this reaction is exothermic reaction. Okay, so it is an exothermic reaction and in this graph you can see that in the presence of enzyme the activation energy it is A and in the absence of energy in the absence of enzyme the energy level activation energy is higher, that is B. So A in the presence of enzyme and B is in the absence of enzyme and it is also an exothermic reaction. So option number 2 fits correct, that is this is an exothermic reaction with energy A in the presence of enzyme and B in absence of enzyme. Question number 4. A typical fat molecule is made up of number 1 3 glycerol and 3 fatty acid molecules, number 2 3 glycerol and 1 fatty acid molecules, number 3 1 glycerol and 3 fatty acid molecules and number 4 1 glycerol and 1 fatty acid molecule. You can see here that a typical fat molecule is made up of 1 glycerol. It is having 3 OH and 3 fatty acid molecules. So option number 3, that is 1 glycerol and 3 fatty acid molecule is correct. Now come to question number 5. Which of the following statements is wrong? Number 1 glycine is a sulfur containing amino acid. Number 2 sucrose is a disaccharide. Number 3 cellulose is a polysaccharide and number 4 uracil is a pyrimidine. So in these 4 you can see yes, sucrose is a disaccharide, cellulose is a polysaccharide and uracil is a pyrimidine. But glycine does not contain sulfur because you can see here the structure of glycine. It is the simplest amino acid which is having CH2, NH2 and COOH in its molecular formula. So option number 1, this statement is wrong, that is glycine is a sulfur containing amino acid. Students, if you are in class 11 and you aim for medicals after class 12, so you can start preparation from now only with my channel Science Key Solution, because I am giving chapter wise previous years important questions. Question number 6. Which of the following statements is correct with reference to enzyme? Number 1, holoenzyme is equal to apoenzyme plus coenzyme. Number 2, coenzyme is equal to apoenzyme plus holoenzyme. Number 3, holoenzyme is equal to coenzyme plus cofactor. And number 4, apoenzyme is equal to holoenzyme plus coenzyme. First, you should know what is holoenzyme. Holoenzyme is the complete enzyme which is made up of two parts. One part is the proteinaceous part, that is apoenzyme, and the other one is the cofactor. You can say coenzyme or metal ions or other prosthetic groups. So holoenzyme, complete enzyme made up of protein part and one another group. So option number 1 is correct, that is holoenzyme is equal to apoenzyme plus coenzyme. This enzyme plus the structure of proteins, these are very important topics to be covered in details. I have made descriptional videos on them. You can see the links given in the description box below. Now come to question number 7. Which of the following are not polymeric? First is protein, second option polysaccharides, third option lipids, and fourth option is nucleic acid. We all know that proteins are polymers of amino acids. Polysaccharides are made up of many monosaccharides, and nucleic acid is a polymer of nucleotide, or it is a polynucleotide chain. So the correct option which is not polymeric, it is option number 3, that is lipids. It is not polymeric. Question number 8. The two functional groups characteristics of sugars are: number 1, hydroxyl and methyl, number 2, carbonyl and hydroxyl, number 3, carbonyl and phosphate, and number 4, carbonyl and methyl. We should know that sugars are made up of two functional groups. The first one is either an aldehyde or ketone, that is known as carbonyl group, and the second one is the alcohol, that is known as hydroxyl group. So option number 2, that is carbonyl and hydroxyl, is correct. Moving on to question number 9. Consider the following statements. Statement number A. Coenzyme or metal ion that is tightly bound to enzyme protein is called prosthetic group. Yes, coenzyme or metal ion that is tightly bound to enzyme protein is called as the prosthetic group. This is true. Second statement number B is a complete catalytic active enzyme with its bound prosthetic group is called apoenzyme. In question number 6, I have already described that the completely catalytic active enzyme that is called as holoenzyme, which consists of apoenzyme plus another cofactor. So statement number B is wrong. So select the correct option. These are the 4 options given. You must select one correct. Option number 1, both A and B are true. Option number 2, A is true but B is false. Option number 3, both A and B are false. And option number 4 is A is false but B is true. So you already know, I have already told that option number A is correct and B is false. So option number 2 for question number 9 is correct, that A is true but B is false. Question number 10 and the last question. This is question from the latest 2020 NEET exam. And identify the substances having glycosidic bond and peptide bond respectively in their structure. So first should contain glycosidic bond and the second one should contain peptide bond. Option number 1, chitin and cholesterol. Option number 2, glycerol and trypsin. Option number 3, cellulose and lecithin. And option number 4 is inulin plus insulin. So inulin, it consists of many fructose units. It is a polymer of fructose. So adjacent fructose molecules, they are linked together by the glycosidic linkages. And second one is insulin. It is a protein hormone made up of 51 amino acids. Adjacent amino acids are linked together by the peptide bonds. So option number 4 is correct, that is inulin and insulin. So ये थे आज के 10 important questions जो previous 5 years NEET exams में आ चुके हैं from chapter number 9 biomolecules of class 11. Hope you have liked this. और अगर आपको ये information important लगे तो आप अपने दोस्तों के साथ तो दूसरे students के साथ जरूर share करें and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.